Hello, my Gemini friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your money forecast for Virgo season, mid-month, August to September. What's happening for the Geminis in their businesses, their careers, their finances, what's going on with their jobs, their raises, their promotions, their transfers, what's happening in their financial security and financial lives. How do they navigate Virgo season and come out on top? Geminis. Geminis, please. The Magician. Well, Geminis, are you in control here? Are you using your magic bag of tricks? What's happening for the Geminis in their careers, their finance, their loans, their raises? What's happening with their promotions, their transfers? What's going on in their purchases, their obligations? What's happening for my Geminis, please? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. There you are, my Gemini friends. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Knight of Swords. Things may change very quickly with just a few words. Be careful with this guy. You know, the Knight of Swords, you can speak very harshly and not really mean to, and it does change the landscape. So if you're working on manifestation or manifesting, got a plan to bring things into action, into being, building a plan to build, it's going to change quickly. How are you doing this? How are you manifesting these changes? You know, the Three of Coins is about structuring your finance, structuring your security, structuring your money. How are you putting this together? How are you building on it? How are you organizing it, and what are you doing with it? Magician. Tell me about the Geminis, please, and their money for Virgo season. What's going on? Thank you. The Nine of Cups. Well, it is going to be what you wish for, my friends. There is the card of having just about everything you want. Not quite everything, but just about. Wishes coming in. The Magician is manifesting his wishes. What's happening for my Geminis? Their money, their finance, their business. You're building on it. It's going to be built the way you want. Thank you. And you're going to have the success. You're going to have the recognition that you desire and require. How is this going to change? Thank you. The Page of Cups. There's an emotional piece of news that comes in, maybe out of the blue, maybe as a surprise, that maybe changes the direction of how you're handling this. Here's our Knight of Cups. So yes, this news comes in. It's an emotional offer, an emotional opportunity that comes in. It might be a business opportunity that comes in, but it allows you to make a new start with someone near and dear to you, someone that's close to you, someone that, you know, you might have thought was ended, something that might have ended badly here. And you've taken a hard look at it and made a decision with this Lover's card. Here you are, my Gemini friends. Made a decision and a choice. With someone near and dear to you, someone very close to you. The Two of Cups there. And a new beginning there. Knight of Cups. Someone's made an emotional overture. Now, is that you or someone else? Let's talk about this Page of Cups. Where is the news coming from? Is it from someone younger? Is it from one of your children about your business? Are there surprise new ideas that are coming in? And does it touch your feelings deeply? I think you do have the recognition that you desire. I think you recognize that this news is going to be, might be about a mother or mother figure, or what you're creating. You're trying to build something. You're trying to structure something, and you're almost there. You know, it feels like there's just like one or two more steps that are needed to bring this in. It's about having the satisfaction too. And, you know, sometimes you guys can get smug too, so be careful with your words here. The Empress is, again, motherhood, so it could be a family situation that is being restructured. What is it you're creating here? What does this news put you on the road to? Your manifestation, that's what it does. The Six of Pentacles. So there may be an infusion of cash, finance, generosity. It might be that you are touched deeply by some offer that comes in, some opportunity that is maybe it's business, but it is a heartfelt offer or a plea for generosity. Tell me about the Page of Cups here, please. How are you going to handle that? The the High Priestess. You knew it was coming. You knew there were things happening behind the scenes. And you know what? This touches you deeply, but I'm not sure if it touches you in a beautiful way yet, or if it is a hindrance. It does mean that there's a new beginning for this Two of Cups. So, you know, this may be someone coming in with an apology, a generosity of spirit. Tell me about the Magician, please. Where are you taking this, my Gemini friends? What is it you're manifesting? What is it you have the willpower and tools to take care of? Ah, the clarity of vision. It's victory, most definitely, coming in for you. So this news, however it changes things, it is going to be for your success, for your recognition, for your vision of where you want things to go. But there are truths to be told here too, and that might be where the harsh words come in. That Knight of Swords is you taking things on, using your intellect, using your imagination, and using your sometimes very quick moves to change things. The Four of Wands. So your security is at stake here, and you may be changing things in that happy home, in that comfortable happy home that you might have manifested here and created. Things are changing here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. What is changing? What are you changing? The Knight of Swords. Thank you. The Hanged Man. You're tired of waiting. You're going to take swift action. The Knight of Swords charges in. Lots of gusto, lots of bravado, lots of, you know, again, sometimes very matter-of-fact and logical communication, but sometimes, you know, you don't temper it very well. It is sometimes damaging. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What is changing very quickly? There's lots of emotion here, so be careful, especially if it involves a close relationship that we've seen underneath here. All right, you're going to have the opportunity to rebuild whatever that is. Now, could be that you're rebuilding the relationship, but we're talking about money. So this is changing, I think, the direction that you're headed in. You've got a different vision than maybe this other person that's involved here, this Two of Cups, kindred spirit, close relationship. Something about that is ending. There is there's some harsh communication here. There are some truths being told, and there are some difficult conversations coming in that may end this relationship. Giving you your freedom to do as you will, giving you the freedom to manifest your vision, manifest your security and your happy home. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords doing here with the Geminis? King of Wands. You're assuming the leadership role, my friends. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be waiting for a fire sign to step aside, waiting for them to offer you a generosity. What's happening here? Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. I think you're stepping up to the leadership role here, my friends. The Five of Pentacles. Whatever they're offering you, it's not enough. Right? Whatever you are being offered financially, it is not enough. They're coming in with an offer. Okay? Now I'm gonna say this. It feels again like a family business. This has been going on for a while here, my Geminis. But if it's a mother or mother figure offering you a generous maybe settlement or release or raise or promotion, whatever it is not going to be to your satisfaction. You knew it was coming. You know exactly what's happening here. And you know what? They're not being transparent. So you're going to have to do a little bit of investigation and really take a hard look at what's going on. You have some choices to be made. Are you going to end your association with this? I think there's a deep loyalty, a deep connection there, and you want a fresh new beginning, but you can't release yourself from whatever is happening here. Tell me about the Three of Coins. How are you going to structure this? How is this going to change for you? How are you putting together the right people, projects, and components to build this future here, my friends? You've got a choice to make. There you are, my Gemini friends. You are the ones that are choosing. Are you choosing to build a partnership with someone else, another close associate, perhaps not the same as here? You're going to get news that is not necessarily comfortable. It's disappointing. There isn't enough money to go around right here. So you're going to have to restructure the partnership that you're in, and that means a new beginning and maybe even a difficult ending here for this current Two of Cups. You're going to do it with kindness. You're going to do it with empathy. But there is going to be some difficult conversations here. Tell me about the Three of Coins. Yes. Geminis, you're at the crossroads here, my friends. It's put up or shut up. What are you going to do? This is for your future. This is not, this person, whether it is you, whether it is someone in your life that you are near and dear with, a mother figure, is they may be manipulating the situation. They may be holding you hostage here with your home life. I don't know what that means to you, but sometimes it's about the finance of it. Sometimes it's about the manipulation of the relationship. Sometimes it's difficult because you do love them very dearly. The Ace of Cups, you love them very dearly, but it's not necessarily going the way you want. So you have a choice to make whether or not you do what you love and what makes you happy, my Gemini friends. You're at the crossroads here, and you are trying to structure this so that it builds and grows. And I don't know that you get the support that you want. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you wish for, having it all, almost all of it, as I said earlier. But you're not getting the support, whether it's financial or spiritual, emotional support that you need here. There are other things happening behind the scenes, and there just is not enough for you to make it go around the way you want it to. Now, I'm not saying that, there is a devastating shortage, but there isn't enough. Okay, and maybe you're waiting for the right time, and it's just not the right time yet. Let's see what's happening here with the Knight. Oh, off the table. Hold on. Someone's trying to be controlling here, so you may have a superior in the family, especially if it is a family member. You may have someone superior here who is not giving you the recognition and credibility that you deserve for building this situation the way you have. The Emperor. Somebody's trying to be controlling. What is it you're recognizing here? Thank you, the King of Swords. I think you're recognizing that you have to be the one that makes a decision. This is not about their life. This is about your life. This is about where you're headed. The only thing you can control is yourself, my Gemini friends. So what actions are you going to take? You're going to think about this methodically, logically, put it in, its pros and cons columns, and decide. But there is a deep and abiding affection and loyalty here that it cannot be broken, especially if it's a mother or mother figure. This is something that was created and now needs to change a little bit. It needs to be restructured. It needs to be rebuilt. It needs to be rebuilt under different leadership. Tell me about our Nine of Cups. How are you getting what you want here, my Gemini friends? What is coming in for you that you've wished for? I think you're going to be assuming the mantle of control. Maybe you don't have enough to do the buyout. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. What are you wishing for? I think you're wishing for that security and stability, that family unit, if it is family, to be kept together. But again, Seven of Swords here, there are things happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. So do you distance yourself from it, even though it is the security that you have been working on, and it feels like it's been a long time coming, especially if it's a family business? There's a deep emotion on the table, and this family is very important to you. So how are you going to do that? Are you going to be deceptive? Are you deceiving yourself with the connection here? Sometimes family is compartmentalized, and maybe that's what you have to do here with our King of Swords. You need to recognize that there are two different sides to this. There's the money side, and there's the personal, the emotional side to it. So if you can do that and distance yourself maybe from the money or the personal, separate them, and leave the decision for another day even. I don't think that's possible. I think it's coming in and it's imminent. The Five of Cups. It's been very disappointing. It's been something that you've thought about quite often, quite a lot, and maybe come to a conclusion that something needs to change, and it needs to change now. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Where is the success coming in for my King of Swords? The Five of Swords. Well, I think you're tired of whatever has been going on, and it feels like it's a lot of BS. It feels like it's a lot of drama. Leaving that behind is not easy, especially if it's a family situation, and you may be responsible for the security of this group of people. I think you need to concentrate on your own home, on your own life, and see very clearly where it is you want to go. Take that leadership role, and if it means that there isn't quite enough money for you to do that, then you're going to have to restructure it and find a different way. Make other choices. You've got two cards of choice here, and in the balance hangs this Ace of Cups. The Two of Wands, of course, action or inaction, and the Lovers, you, Gemini, taking a second look at a partnership. Is this partnership working for you? And how can you change it to make it work for you? If that's your true desire, if that's really what you wish. I don't know that it is, though. Your wishes here are tempered with sorrow, sadness, grief, melancholy, and lots of reflection on the things that didn't come to the surface, the things that weren't true, things that weren't out there in the open. So open communication is going to be the key here for you, my Gemini friends, within this kindred spirit relationship, within this partnership that is near and dear to you. Now, it might be that things did not go the way you wanted in the past, and you're working on making yourself comfortable. That's, I think, what our goal is for all of us financially. We want to be comfortable, not necessarily having, the Maserati, but having the comfort level that we are used to or want to achieve. You will have that, all right? You will have that. There may also be a child that comes into this mix, and maybe this partnership has ended and there is a new, younger partnership that is coming in. This news of from the Page of Cups comes in and sets you in the direction of a new partnership. So, what's happening here for my Gemini friends? I think you're assuming the leadership role. Whether or not you get paid for it is another story. But you have choices to make. I think the security of this group of people that you feel responsible for is at stake. And, you have some choices to make. Are you going to choose for yourself, or are you going to choose for the group? Whether or not you're going to take action or stay where you are. Are you going to move on, or are you going to stay where you are, my friends? It has been maybe a comfortable position for quite some time, but things are changing. And there are some deceptions, perhaps, or some sly dealings that are coming to light, and you're recognizing that this is a lot of drama and it's worn you down. And the question is, do you want to stay in that? Despite your, feelings of loyalty, is it something you want to continue? Okay, hold on. Rediscover your zeal. Card number 40. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So, my Gemini friends, where are you inspired? What are you rediscovering? This magician up here has a grand vision of what he wants. He's got the willpower, the strength. He's got the tools to make it happen, and the truth is on your side. So if you can look at this with a very clear and decisive vision, you're going to be able to eliminate this drama and bring it around to where you want. But these are all your choices here, my Gemini friends. The Two of Wands and the Lovers. Choices within a life-impacting choices within a partnership. Are you going to move forward, or are you going to stay where you are? Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. This partnership down here, whether it be with a family member about this business, feels like it's tired. There may be a new partnership with a younger generation coming in. My Geminis, I do hope this finds you well. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate your attention. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. And we'll speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.